Hey guys, I'm back, and we're here for some night raids and some random talk. Yeah, that level up, events going on right now. That solo level up, and I am out of resources. I am out of food. I've already went and sold a lot of my inventory, and right now I am stuck. But so far, I've been able to get 199k points, and I'm currently at 7. Well, I was at 6. Now I'm at 7. And yeah, it's like I said, I'm gonna keep pouring in some points. While this event's still going on, we still have about close to 2 days. So, and I still have a lot of cards to level up. Just leveling up Clem a little bit and leveling up Lee and Kenny, Green Kenny, and leveling up Clem, Green Abe, and yeah, Carl, the that new Carl, and level up a few more cards that I could max out to 70, but I won't. I don't think I'll be leveling up any Ellen or Jesus. Just it costs way too much food, to get these guys to even get one level. But I will be leveling up Clem because right now, so far, per level, it's about 1,000. It's still low. I think once they reach that level 30 or level 40, that's when it starts getting, I guess, more expensive as far as food goes. But yeah, this level up, it's, like I mentioned before, my other upload. Yeah, these actual crates. This is actually good. You know, offering those three. You get your ultra gear, you get your tokens, and then you get your armory upgrades. Yeah, I think these crates are actually great. They're excellent. But yeah, we're actually here. Let's go ahead and talk about one of my cards. And you know what? Uh, actually leveled up Rick and I leveled up Negan, so they actually went and moved up. So you know what? Since Rick is here, you know what? Let's go ahead and talk about Rick. Let's talk about this Whispers and Screams Rick. Okay, this Rick, when he's maxed out at level 80 at T4, his attack will top out at 108. I mean, not 108. I feel dyslexic here. 801. 801. So his attack is pretty good. It gets to that 800 mark, and his defense, it tops off at 785. So it's not too bad. About 15 below that 800. So it's definitely about average. It's good. It's there, and his health goes all the way up to 1,141. So his health wise is great. So attack, health, great. Defense, it's there, close to that 800, that 785. So his stats wise, he's good. Stat wise, he's good. Now let's talk about his AR. Lead by example. It's a 58 AP AR, so it's fast. I said before, 58 is basically turn 2 with a command, and turn 3. Uh, Basically, it'll be available at turn 3. And you know what? Let me go back. For red alerts, as far as leaders go, there's no real leader skill that gives that large AP gain when attacking. So let me go back and say, yeah, no, it's actually at turn 3. It's very hard for a 58 card AP card to achieve turn 2 unless they get hit or they have a leader skill that provides that large AP gain when attacking. So uh, uh, let me say he's actually a turn 3 card. He'll be available at turn 3 unless attacked. With especially if he has Negan as the leader. If he gets attacked, he might be ready. He should be able to go off on turn 2. But okay, let's his talk about his AR. It deals 400 damage to up to 3 enemies. All teammates get 40% attack for 2 turns. I remember when this card first came out, he actually didn't give that 40% attack. He gave a crit, because he's Rick. Most the other cards, Rick cards, they're all zombie killing cards. So I guess at first they gave him crit, but and his damage was not this high. I believe it was 350, just like the governor's, and I don't think his AR was this fast. But they made changes. They changed it real quick before he was released, I guess, to just up the sales. And I'm kind of glad they did, because I used this card during this last war with Negan, and he was this 400 damage to 3 enemies. It hits hard. It hits hard, especially even if Negan doesn't do his negative 55. This AR does great damage. It does a lot, and that 40% attack for 2 turns to his teammates, it helps out too. This is a great AR. I do like this AR, and he does it. Basically, this AR is excellent. I love it. I love letting him go off right after I use Negan's AR, and I think this Rick is a perfect match for Negan. As far as setting them up together, they are a perfect combo. But he doesn't have a leader skill, but he does have a specialist skill, life steal. Now this life skill is, I actually like this life skill. It's great. It stacks with the AR, not only with basic attacks, and life steal is basically a self heal, and yeah, it's a great specialist skill, and it matches. It goes good with his AR, because like I said, his AR hits hard. Most of the time he'll one shot. He'll take out those other cards, and having that life steal, it helps out a lot too. Help him heal himself. But yeah, this Rick, he is a great card, and I kept going back and forth of whether bringing him up to tier 4. But as I mentioned in the previous upload, when I was doing the overview of the level up that's going on right now, I'm concentrating on my melee team first. I want to make sure I have all the cards that I want up to tier 4 on my melee side, and then I'm gonna start working on my range next. And I do definitely want to bring Negan and this Rick to tier 4, because they're pretty worthy of being upgraded. And yeah, this card really impressed me this last war, and who knows, maybe it was the buffs, maybe it was the tower buffs, maybe it was those steroid towers, but those super powered towers. But yeah, him and Negan, man, I used to be wary as far as using red alerts, because the blues, there's always a lot of people using blue tough cards, and I was like, man, I don't know, reds will be taken down easily. But man, these new red alert cards that have been coming out, that Scopely's been bringing out, man, they are nice. But yeah, this Rick, how I got this Rick, I actually got him when I did the pull for Herschel. I did a big pack for Herschel. I got Herschel early in that big pack. I got Herschel on the 3rd pull, and I didn't want to sit there, and since Herschel came out so early, I just tapped the screen, because I didn't want to see 20 Axels and 40 Gabes. But yeah, I'm exaggerating here, but you know what I mean. See, if you do those big pulls, it can be agonizing seeing all those 3 stars, all those 4 stars, seeing the duplicate. So I just tapped the screen, and then as I was scrolling to see what else I got, yeah, he I ended up getting him during that big pull. And you know what, it was I was happy at the time, because when this Rick was he actually debuted, I did quite a few pulls trying to get him, and I couldn't get him. And I had Jesus, whispers into screams Jesus. And when I know there's another card that's a whispers into screams. I believe Blue Gene is, tough Eugene is whispers into screams. But when I saw this Rick, and I was like, wow, I looked at his AR, and I looked at it. It had that 400 damage, which is pretty high. It's one of the highest damage multi attacks in this game. That hits up to 3 enemies. But yeah, I was like, man, I really want this card, but I wasn't lucky enough to get him when he was being advertised. But I was lucky to get him when Herschel was being advertised. And yeah, he is a great card. Him in this raincoat. Him in this raincoat, he packs a punch. His AR really packs a punch. But yeah, this is Rick. The whispers into screams Rick. I guess the latest and greatest Rick. Well, the best Rick that's available right now. But yeah, that's one of my cards. And let's get this raids. Let's go ahead and get started with these raids. Yeah, okay, let's go ahead and do our search. And 21, yeah, we'll go with this 21. Right now I'm ranked 16. I broke into the teens, and so far, this is for some reason Scopely always wants me to run through all my food, because getting anything into the teens as far as bots goes, it's hard. I end up burning through a lot of food trying to. But yeah, okay, let's go ahead and start. I'm rambling and rambling and rambling. I apologize, guys. Yeah, let's go take this Angela team. Okay, you know what, let's work on Lee. Let's build up some AR. Well, not Lee, Garrett, my bad. It's Garrett. Okay, yeah, let's see. Yeah, what weapon does he actually? Oh, he has Sandy's weapon. All right. Okay. You know what? Let's try to take out Angela. Yeah. Okay. We're not gonna take her out. Oh, we did. We were able to take her out. Okay. Okay, they have shield up again. Let's go ahead and work our AR again with Garrett. And he's most likely gonna heal, but yeah. Let's go ahead and start working on Jesus. And let's see. I don't know if this is working out right. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna concentrate on this Garrett. It keeps healing. That 75, man, that thing, he heals a lot with that 75. Alright, let's this is taking a lot longer than I was expecting it to. Let's go ahead and I'm not gonna even shield this time. Let's go ahead and try to take out this Jesus. Alright. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that Angela card. That's one card I always want to get. I always wanted to get. Yeah, that Angela. That leader skill that she offers is really nice. Large AP gain when attacking, and large AP gain when taking damage. It's quite excellent. Alright, let's see if we can get somebody in the low 20s or hopefully in the teens. Like I said, look at this. Scopely keeps giving me these 37s, and 22. You know what? We'll go with it. Let's just get this. Okay. I faced this team before, and yeah, let's go ahead and let's work on. We'll work on Andrea. Should get her now. Yeah. Okay, and let's go ahead and work on Ben. Okay. That Lee is gone, but that should be okay because. Alright. And this Maribel is pretty tough. You know, she was able to take that. But then again, her defense is pretty high. You know, maxed out. That new Maribel, she has pretty high defense. All right, let's go ahead and we'll go with that new fast team setup that I have. Yeah, this is it. Let's go ahead and use this, and this shouldn't be too difficult. Yeah, okay, let's go ahead and let's hit that. Okay, and we will try to take out these Andreas. Take out this Shiva. And take this damage from Jesus. Alright, that wasn't too difficult. Looks scary though, you know? Teams like that, they look scary, but I guess when you have the right team and have, you know, put out that damage, yeah, any you know, teams like that don't seem, you know, they're not that hard to go against. But okay, let's try to get into the teens or high, you know, low 20s. Yes, perfect, you know. Okay, let's go ahead and we'll go with my fast team again, and they have Krista. Oh wow, Krista. I think Krista's right now Krista's being advertised in that, I guess, mother load crates. Yeah, 3 cards are being advertised. You got Alicia. You have Alicia, you have Ellen, and then you have Krista. And that I looked at those crates. It looks interesting. You know, they give you enough gear to take that 5-star all the way to tier 4. So it's actually an excellent crate. Out of all the crates I've seen, aside from the crate that offered that duo crate that offered 2 5-stars in the crate, that one I probably say is better, you know, because you get 2 5-stars. But this one where they give you 2, you know, 2 5-star, I mean, not 2 5-star, but they give you the 5-star and plus everything you need to bring them all the way up to tier 4. You don't have to wait for the ultra gear. Yeah, it's actually nice. You know, it's actually a nice crate. But we already know I don't have that much luck. Well, I don't want to say that now that I end up getting that red Abe. But I don't know. That Krista, like I said, I don't want that Krista, you know, and I don't need another Ellen. That Alicia looks interesting, but I don't think she's I don't want to take that risk. If anything, I don't want to risk getting another Ellen or getting that Krista. Actually, I'd be sad if I get that Krista. Her AR is just incredibly slow, and yeah, it's just when you do just like the last, you know, when I did that crate, you know, when I did that advertised crates, you know, I ended up getting that Abe. You know, let's go through a can. Let's go ahead. You know, I need to get more food anyways, so we'll go with another can. You know, I did that crate, you know, and end up getting that red Abe. Yeah, it was. I went for that, so you know, I can't say, yeah, you know, I did get, I don't want to say I was lucky, but I was able to get a crate, something from those crate events. But still, it's yeah, this I end up getting a duplicate, and I end up getting his crappy 4-star weapon. So I actually, it was, I guess, in the end, a waste of money for me. And this one right here, them offering Ellen, and like I said, Ellen's an excellent card if you don't have her. If you don't have her, if you have Ellen already, I even if I had two Ellens, I don't know if I'd use two Ellens in one team. But yeah, I don't. It's a nice package. You get everything you need to upgrade, but I don't want to get Krista, and I don't need another Ellen. If they had other 5 stars, if they advertised more, different 5 stars with it, man, it would have been awesome. If they had Victor in one of those crates, or they had Angela in one of those crates, or any other good cards. But that's another thing that I don't understand. I don't understand why Scopely does these kind of things. When they do these crates, when they're offering these crates, it's like Scopely cannot just put a whole bunch of good cards. They always gotta throw in some awful card. Like that guaranteed. I remember they did that guaranteed. They did that guaranteed epic crate, right? The one where it's like $130, I believe. It's $130 for the crate. And in that crate, they have a few good cards. They'll have a few good cards in those crates, but they throw in some awful card. Like, I think the last one they threw in, they had Sandy, they had Caroline, they had Rocky, and then they throw in Donnie. And I'm not sure whether you guys have ever seen that 5-star Donnie. He is one of the most crappiest 5 stars in the game. But it's like, why would Scopely even throw him in that crate if they know it's an awful 5-star? And I'm pretty sure they know it's an awful 5-star. Why in the heck would they even bother throwing him in the crate? And that, it makes you want to question what the heck is wrong. Why are they doing that? Like this one, the one that's going on right now. Why the heck would they throw Krista in there? They see, and I'm pretty sure they read the forums, and I'm pretty sure they hear, they hear what their players, the customers say, and I'm pretty sure it's been mentioned from time to time how awful Krista is. And then, like I said, what makes her a bad card is just that very long, AR, that 111 AP. It makes her almost unusable. The only time she's of any use is when you're doing world missions, because those human AIs on steroids, it takes like, I don't know, 20 hits to take them down. Yeah, I could see how that AR will actually make sense. But yeah, what they offer Alicia, solid card, and then they offer Ellen, excellent card, and then they throw in Krista. It's like, why? Why would Scopely even do something like that? It's like I don't know. It makes me question sometimes. What's Scopely's motive? I guess they expect people to do those pulls. To go for it because they see Alicia, they see Ellen, excellent cards, and then I guess if by chance they end up getting Krista, they know that person will go, what the heck, and do some more pulls, do some more big pulls, so they can get the actual good cards. It's almost like it's I don't know. And like I said, I don't want to say the word scam, but it is kind of a little bit. because they throw in the awful one. They throw something awful, so just in case the buyer ends up getting that awful card, they'll be almost pressured, or they get emotionally pissed off, where they, I guess, if you ever heard, the gambling term tilt, you know, where they get frustrated and they just don't think clearly, and they just, they go, can you imagine, if you did that big pull and then you end up getting that Krista, you'll be like, what the heck? And then you're more likely to go and do more pulls, because and like I said, that's where Scopely will probably earn their money, and why they put, a bad card like Krista in there, because they know that, it's an awful card, and that person will most likely do another big pull to try to get one of the nice ones. But yeah, we're talking. What the heck am I talking about? I'm talking about pulls. I'm talking about this, and I'm not even planning to do any pulls, but I'm still talking about. I'm talking about it because, like I said, they have Alicia. Alicia's an excellent card. They have Ellen. You're like, oh, cool. They have Ellen, and then they have this. They throw in this Krista. Why? What's the whole reason? Why? What's their excuse? It's like during that Garrett. When I remember Memorial Day, and it was soldier personas were being advertised. They had Omid. Omid's a pretty good card. They had Garrett. What everybody wants a human shield. I guess he's the one that was on the splash page. And then they threw in Krista. And why would you throw such an awful card like that? Into that mix, other than knowing that some people will end up pulling her, and end up doing more big pulls because they didn't get the card that they want. Just like how they throw in Donnie into those expensive epic crates, just in case that one person ends up opening that crate, end up getting Donnie, gets pissed off, frustrated, and spends more money. So yeah, it's kind of messed up how Scopely does that. But okay, we're all right. Let's talk about something more positive. Let's go check out what Earl's been up to and see whether or not he improves this additional ore that I end up getting from the supply depot. Okay, it ranked up. So let's see. Okay, greatly improved. Okay, that's what I wanted. Okay, bonus defense. Just a level one defender. I did the level two, but I'm not liking what it gave me. It ended up giving me. I end up getting this. Let's see. How do I say it? It gave me the level 2 defender. It was a, I guess, small chance to reflect 50% damage, and it's actually worse. It's right here. Yeah, reflect damage when taking, reflect damage. When taking damage, a small chance to deal 50% of the damage to the enemy. The only catch is that damage it reflects is basic damage. So I guess if they hit me for 100, they'll get hit for 50. And it's just a small chance. It's not a great chance. Now the level 3 one, where it's actually nice, though it reflects 80%. But this one, I feel like I wasted my level 2 upgrade mats. Cause this one's it's not as nice, and like I said, I might have to reset that, which, like I said, it sucks because it ended up being a waste of my armory upgrade material. But I think I'd rather have this, the additional 20% defense, on top of the base 30, so that's actually 50% defense from the get-go instead of reflecting damage, that reflecting damage level 2. So if you guys are doing upgrades, doing the special stats, I'd avoid that, because if you, even so, it greatly improved it greatly improved it. I don't think this is great at all. It is, it does, I do see it, trigger, but it's not that much that it reflects. At the same time, you end up missing that extra 20%. So if you guys can't do the level 3 defender, just stick with the level 1, because that extra 20% on top of the 30% base is actually a lot better than this level 2 defender. So yeah, this is all I got for this upload, and yeah, I hope you guys are doing good in the level up, and yeah, using that resources, using that school bag in newly acquired walkie to upgrade your you know upgrade your 5 stars, and yeah, that's all I got for tonight. Thanks to my new subscribers and my current ones, and I'll say again, I appreciate you guys, and thanks for the likes and comments, and yeah, I'll see you guys again tomorrow. Probably do an update of this level up and do some more night raids and random talk. So I'll see you guys. All right, bye.